off air. Oh, now it says on air.
Remember, you're the only one with video there, Sparky.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Don't mind him. He's a weirdo.
You're marrying him.
Well, yeah.
Hey, remember, there's still time to back out.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
What?
I thought it was funny.
Yeah, let's look at him.
I'm not the one with cats hanging out all over me.
Is that a problem?
He's a cat man.
No, 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 cat
Man.
Ooh, do your Batman impression. But say Catman.
I'm Catman.
Oh, jeez. If you're going to do it, you got to go real low. You got to go like, Cat Gadget. You know, something like that. Yeah. Okay. All right. Have you guys got the show notes open?
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Are we supposed to have some sort of catchphrase or something?
Hell no.
Oh, okay.
We haven't done this long enough for catchphrase.
We're flying blind.
That's my way. I'm going to take off my glasses so I can't see anything. Okay.
I got my wingman over here.
Haha.
All right.
I thought that was funny.
Pre-show, yay!
Yay.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah. Don't worry, get it all out now. Okay.
Are you gonna count us down to like the official start?
Yeah, I'm thinking. Is there anything we want to go over before we do this thing?
No, I say we wing it.
Okay, let's wing it. All right. All right. And
We can always record it again, right?
yes, with as much humor as possible. All right. And in 3, 2, we have people actually watching us. Holy shit.
What?
Yep.
Who? Where?
I have no idea. Look, it says 1 viewer.
Where?
Yeah, we're up at the top.
Oh. No, I don't see. Hello, viewer.
Hi, viewer.
We have a viewer?
Yeah.
Hello. Wow.
Wow. Cool.
Should I be concerned?
I don't know. Okay, so anyways. No pressure. Alright. And in 3, 2, 1.
I'm Martin the Catman. I think I broke her.
Total podcast breakdown. Thank you.
Martin the Catman? I thought we said no catchphrases.
Oh.
Maybe it'll be my thing.
Oh, okay. Alright, I'm sorry. I'm good now, I hope.
God, you have a bunch of kitty running all over you.
Do we need to go again?
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
please.
I'm just gonna take the and out of Creasy's thing. Anyways, moving on. All right, actually,
Can we start at 5?
all right. Foomph. Fear. Dry. Zwei. Eins.
I'm Martin the Catman.
And I'm Creasy.
And I'm Dan, and this is the Comics Nerds Podcast, your source for independent comic and movie news. Okay. Well, this is Comic Nerds Podcast, episode 1. Hopefully, you have more to come if we don't break down. We are going to be your source for all of your independent comic news and reviews, and stuff. Yeah, I know it says comic nerds in the title, but roll that nobody gets hurt, especially Martin.
Hey, come on now.
Hey, watch. I will get up out of my chair and I will drive the 5 hours.
Don't forget, I'm Catman.
Great. All right.
You should change your picture to your cat.
How about we just get into the news?
All right.
Or something.
Hey, this is episode 1. We get to FUBAR stuff. Okay. So, number 1. Or should we flip a coin?
I'd flip a cat, but they always land heads up.
Okay. God. There's going to be so much edit.
Are you sure you don't want to try this again?
Who
No,
edits?
I do. All right. We got 2 things on the list. We got Marvel number 1 actually doing its thing that says it was going to do through Comixology, or we have 2 Marvel things. That's awesome. First Marvel animated movie post Disney buyout. Which one do we want to talk about?
I don't know. You guys are the comic geeks. I'll let you 2 figure it out.
Yeah, but you're the movie nerd.
Well, maybe.
Let's do hers first.
Mine first.
Yeah. First Marvel movie has been, since the Disney buyout has been officially announced, and they're going to be doing Big Hero 6. Have either of you heard of this?
I have not.
I ain't gonna lie, I haven't either.
That bodes well.
Yes, but apparently it was a really big thing back in the early 90s, I think. I'm gonna go with I think.
I'll trust you on that.
Yeah, sure. It's based on a Japanese superhero team. Oh, it even says in my notes, late 90s. Fail.
You make notes so that you can actually read the notes so you know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but I'm the one that typed the notes.
Well, you typed them into a Word doc. I moved them into Google Docs.
Yeah, I know. Thank you, Martin. You saved the day yet again.
Catman.
There should be a prize for the number of times you do that.
Meow, that's not going to be anything that we do on this podcast.
What, meow?
All right. So,
Don't even get me started, Mal.
we're going to get an explicit tag.
Meow, how are we going to do that?
Just like this. At least we're having fun.
That's the whole point, isn't it? Have fun.
Exactly.
Okay, Meow, let's get back to it.
Okay. Well, from what I can find, it's a Japanese superhero team, just like everything else that happens from Marvel, because it's all capes and tights and blah 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 blah.
So no Godzilla?
No Godzilla. Wait,
No,
Godzilla.
Godzilla, because Godzilla is...
No. Well, looking up on LA Times, I looked up more information, and the guy that directed Winnie the Pooh is the director.
Well, that's a jump for you.
Yes.
Winnie the Pooh had a movie?
Like more than one.
Cool.
Huh.
This is what happens when you have kids. You have the Winnie the Pooh movie and the Tigger movie.
Yeah.
The Heffalump movie.
That my kid likes that one.
Never even heard of it.
Fail.
Yeah.
Meh.
Well, so it looks like it's going to be a pretty decent. Looks like it's going to be decent. It's another Marvel from their nice wheelhouse of different stuff. And if it's going to be anything like Iron Man 3, it's going to be good. I mean, it's got robots in it, for God's sakes.
Giant robots?
Well, not Pacific Rim robots.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm looking, and here on their Wikipedia page, they've got somebody that looks like Goku and Bullet Man. So it's going to be awesome.
Well, we hope it's going to be awesome, right?
Yeah, it should be awesome. Should be awesome. Okay, here's the comic-related thing. Marvel #1 released 700 #1s through Comixology. Now and all for free.
That's a chunk right there.
Yeah, I know. I only got 125 ish.
Ouch.
Well, yeah. Well, I didn't get all 700 because some of it didn't interest me. They had some Spider-Man. They had a really good run of Iron Man. Because who doesn't love Iron Man?
This is true. This is very true.
Yeah. I mean, I could make all kinds of Game of Thrones references. And
See, when you talk about Iron Man, you should play Iron Man in the background.
Yeah, but I don't want to get sued. We can't afford it yet.
Yet.
Copyright infringement and all.
Yeah. Because we don't need to get in trouble like some other podcasts.
Who shall remain nameless.
Yeah. We just happen to be guild members of. Anyways.
Hey.
Yeah, I know. We're moving on. Okay.
Do not make me steer this crazy boat.
Can you even steer a crazy boat?
Hey, it's crazy time in Crazy Town.
It's crazy o'clock.
Party!
So, and they did it, and Comixology actually did a really pretty decent deal. They did it in waves, rather than having everybody do it all at once. But you had to sign up by a certain date, and it wasn't a bad deal.
Well, anything free shouldn't be a bad deal.
Oh no! Have either of you read the Cyberforce series that's for free?
I honestly, I haven't had a chance to.
Oh,
My real life's been getting in the way recently, so.
well,
Why are you looking at me like it's my fault?
I'm not. Why are you staring at me?
dear? All right, we should probably introduce ourselves just a little bit.
That might be useful
Probably.
to a certain extent.
Yeah. All right, you two go first.
And wait. This was your idea. You go
Oh,
first.
crap. Okay, there's our explicit tag. All right. Anyways.
No, explicit tag comes with fuck.
Thank you.
There's our explicit tag.
I'm going to beep that.
All right.
All right. Well, anyways, I'm Dan. I thought of this crazy harebrained idea to bring two of my friends together. At least I think they're my friends. And do this crazy podcast of comic and movie and pop culture news type stuff, and have a website that supports this gigantic, hopefully Godzilla beast.
That would be nice.
That would be nice, So.
Anyways,
yeah.
I'm Martin. I'm riding on this crazy train.
Through Crazy Town.
Through Crazy Town at crazy o'clock, pulling into the station. Up here, if you couldn't tell, that Creasy here is about 3 feet away.
Just close enough for me to smack him upside the head.
Yeah, I know that all too well.
And they're in a completely different state than me. Thank God.
Just like what? Next one over, one away?
Well, there's gonna be a whole state buffering us soon.
Not quite yet, though.
Yeah, not quite.
Yeah,
yet.
but we live in the middle of nowhere, so
I'm gonna live in the middle of nowhere. We're moving Comic Nerds HQ to the middle of nowhere,
Moving on up.
like you do.
Hey, whatever works.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Introduction's over. Next is reviews.
All
oh,
right.
you sounded so excited about that.
Oh,
You should be more excited. Reviews.
I think we just got our intro.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'll start. How's that
Anything
sound?
to diddle away. Yes. Like
So, this last week, my review is Gunner Craig Court. It's a comic by Tom Seidel. It is a webcomic. Oh my lord. This is amazing. My mind was blown. To put it how good this is, for 2 days at work, between what I do at my real world job, I read 1,000 plus pages of this comic. The story is amazing and just kept me reading. I've added this to my daily checklist of webcomics. How to put these arcs into a brief description.
amazing.
Yeah. Story starts off. It's a little girl going to school. So, and not just any school, it's Gunner Craig Court. And I really don't want to spoil anything, but I'm not so patiently waiting for the next chapter. The art is pleasing. Nothing I've come across so far in the artwork has really been like, hey, this isn't right. You know, it's not pulling me out of the comic. I'm in there. I think it's part of the reason that helped just draw me into the comic itself. You know, I'll give this 5 out of 5 stars, thumbs, toes, noses, whatever.
Unicorn meat.
And you know, if when I have the monetary funds, I will probably be getting a hardbound collection of this. The one thing I found out about it though is you can't just jump in on the current page. You need to go back to the beginning of the chapter, and I would recommend it being a webcomic, just going back to the beginning of the whole thing. You know, it took me 2 days to read. It was an engaging story, and I had a great time. So at no point did I feel like I wasted my time. So, like I said, 5 out of 5 unicorn steaks. Mid-rare.
Excellent, excellent. And I apologize for showing you that, but I also blame other people.
No apologies needed. I am thankful. It's gone along with some of my other webcomics that I just might review at a later date.
Hey, I thought the girl was cute. I read the first 3 chapters last night.
Yeah.
Yep, told you. Draws you in.
She's adorable.
Yeah. It's a great story, and I've been reading it since somebody else showed it to me. And I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta read this, and I hit it every day, and my F5 has worn away, hoping that it would refresh. So, all right, on to myself. I'm reviewing the Free Comic Book Day Atomic Robo by Scott Wagner and Brian Clevenger. In case you haven't been following the Atomic Robo, you need to. It's an awesome, awesome story. It's Red 5 puts it out. They put it out in print. They put it out in digital. And not to show my fandom, but I do hold some of the original art from it, and it is amazing. But it's in case anybody doesn't know what Free Comic Book Day is, because there might be some people that are stumbling across us that don't know what it is. The first Saturday in May every year, comic book shops and across the country all get together and do this free. In the spirit of Free Comic Book Days, you give out free comics. That's the idea. Now, some places do charge, or say you have to buy so much in order to get it. But it's still really pretty good. Basically, Robo goes and is called in to fight a rogue, gigantic air quotes, robot. And the sucker hits like a Mack truck.
Sorry, had a cat.
Catman Martin.
Told you, I strike again.
Art is always amazing. Robo has kind of evolved over the years of me reading it. I've got a couple of the collective trades as well, not just in digital, but as in print as well. The only complaint I've got is that they seem to be putting Rob Liefeld feet on Robo. And I'm going, oh my god, why are you doing this? But other than that, the art is completely amazing, just like normal. But
Awesome. I did read some of the Atomic Robo stuff last year, and it's great. I've moved since then, so some of the stuff. Well, my local comic book shop that I went to, where I used to live, folded up. So I didn't have a lot of access anywhere close by for those print comics and a pull list and all that.
Yeah, and if there are any publishers listening, we do have a submissions email. You can send submissions to submissions@comicnerds.net, and we will happily look over your stuff. But overall, for Free Comic Book Day, Atomic Robo, I give it 4.5 out of 5 slices of unicorn meat because it's rare and tasty.
Magical.
Magically delicious.
Okay. We need to be careful with catchphrases here.
Yes, we're going to get in trouble.
So anyways, movie lady.
Movie lady.
Yes, movie lady.
I think you're the movie lady.
Movie. I need a better title than movie lady. You're the Catman.
Okay.
Movie goddess.
There you go.
Yeah. Movie goddess.
Ooh.
Yeah, see?
Goddess of film.
Goddess of film.
I don't know.
Alright.
We'll figure something out.
Well, what do you got for us this week, oh goddess?
You got a little something there on your nose, Martin.
What is it I get called? Your Grace. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
Edit.
Spam the edit. Anyway. So, this week I'm going to talk about probably my favoriteest movie ever. Or one of them. The movie I'm going to talk about is Clue, directed by Jonathan Lynn, and it was made back in 1985, which, you know, some of us may have not been born by then, but we won't go there.
Best year ever.
I was 4.
I was 5 when this movie came out. I don't care. It's a great movie.
Depending on the month, I was 0.
Oh, that's right. You're the baby in the group.
Young Martin Catman.
Anyway. Um, the story, basically, everybody out there has got to have played the board game Clue, or you've heard of it, or you saw it. So and so did it with the candlestick in the hallway, or however the game, came out that time. Well, some genius decided to make a movie based on the game. It's got all the usual suspects, guests as they are in the movie: Mrs. Peacock, Colonel Mustard, Mrs. White, and all of those characters. Basically, what happens is it's like a live version of the game. So people start dying, and these guests are trying to figure out who the killer is among them, and trying to determine who the killer is. I just love this movie, and I never get tired of watching it. If I see it on TV, if I get bored, I'm pulling it up. I'm just watching the crap out of this thing because it's fun. It's hilarious. It's a great comedy. My favorite part is the ending. Really like how they did it. It's really unique. I haven't really seen any movies do anything much like the way that they did it. But I can't tell you how it ends because if you have not seen this movie before, it is a big spoiler because it's just awesome and you just need to watch it all the way through. So if you haven't seen it, you need to see it. It's just a great comedy. It's delivered. It's got a top-notch cast in it. People before they were, big stars. You got Tim Curry and Martin Mull, Christopher Lloyd, Madeline Kahn, and Leslie Ann Warren are a few other people in there. So you got some pretty good names in there, and they just make the whole movie. I think it's basically your typical murder mystery, and it kind of spirals into this crazy whodunit storyline, and it's got some really awesome scenes of them running through the house back and forth, and they have some great one-liners in there that's just hilarious. Cracks me up laughing every time. So overall, I gotta give this movie like a 5 out of 5 unicorn steaks. Actually, I think it deserves better than that. I'm giving this movie like a 5-pound unicorn rump roast. Seriously, if you have not seen this movie, stop what you're doing. Go create an account on that website that you get to watch free movies on. We all know who it is. And go watch it right now because it's a great time.
Awesome. So it's kind of like one of those murder mystery play things.
It's just like the board game. I mean, this guy, gets all the characters there. You have your 6 characters, Mrs. White and Mrs. Peacock and Mr. Green, and he gives them all the weapons that are in the game. So you have the noose and the revolver and the candlestick and the lead pipe. And basically, all the secondary characters, like the cook and the maid and everything, just start dying with these weapons, and they're trying to figure out who's the one killing them. And it's hilarious that the way they did it out. And Tim Curry plays the butler, and he just delivers. I mean, it's a great movie. It's completely hilarious and definitely worth the time to watch it over and over again.
So I have only one question though, because I have to get this in. So Mark Ruffalo plays Mr. Green, right? He played the Hulk in the Avengers.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
I'm such a nerd.
you are. Wait, we all are. That's why we're doing this podcast.
This is
We
true.
all have our own flavor of nerd, if you will.
Flavor of nerd. Really? Really?
Wow.
Flavor of nerd.
I'm coming.
I don't know. It's a good movie. It's a great movie. I love this movie. I watched it
I watched
the other
it a couple
night.
times. Yeah.
If I could, I'd have it on Blu-ray and I'd be playing it in high def and on my PS3 and all that fun stuff. But
Awesome.
yeah, I like it. It's a good movie.
Excellent. Well, does anyone else have anything else?
Not so much. Don't really know what's up for the next one of these yet. I might go out and find another webcomic to review, and maybe
Yeah,
that'll be my thing. I'll be the webcomic guy.
cool.
I thought you were the Catman guy.
Well, it'll be one of my many talents. Or should I say, meowlance.
Balance.
Okay, that was too far.
Yeah, I've got one that I might shoot your way. That I reviewed it for the site, but I might shoot it over to you to have since you're the webcomic guy.
Well, like you said, if anybody has any webcomics out there that they'd like us to review, just send them to that submissions at comicnerds.net.
.net.
.net.
Yes.
.net.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun,
All
dun.
.net.
All right. Say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye,
Goodbye,
everybody.
everybody.
We'll see you next.